What's going on, guys? It's Kirby's DS Daddy, acting COO and head of media for Samurai Blood Clan, back with another video. As you could probably tell from the thumbnail, not a normal video at all for the Samurai Blood Clan channel. We are mainly a pro Call of Duty esports organization, but we had a bit of an incident. No, I was not part of it, and I was informed that one of our pro guys, Zero Celsius, he's on our pro Call of Duty team, had logged into Steam thinking he was in his Steam account. Turns out he was on the Samurai Blood Clan official Steam account and ended up going on a bit of a shopping spree and buying some games with the company card. The game he bought was a game called Catto's Post Office. This is a game starring a cat named Catto who works for a post office. He is tasked with essentially running errands for the town, delivering packages for the town. The Steam description says, "Deliver mail as Catto, the town's dedicated post cat, while meeting unique friends in a vibrant, cozy town filled with kitty residents." Yeah, this game is a lot darker than it seems, guys. I know this looks all joyful, fun. You know, I might have to bleep it out, but frankly, you're everyone's bitch. And for about the 20 minutes this game goes on for, literally it's a 20-minute long game, you get abused and disrespected by all the town people that you do a great job for. I mean, this is the sort of stuff that makes villains. This is the sort of stuff that causes people to snap. And you'll see in this review what I mean. The only real catch here, though, as being Catto, is you'd think, oh, a nice town where everyone gets along and pulls their weight. No. Literally no one in this town does anything. You got the one cat who his name's Eepy. He just sleeps around the town like a schizophrenic homeless man. Everyone's asking yourself, Catto, to do favors and run errands for them. All you are really is a post guy. So I don't know why we're going like one mission. Get these scissors for this flower lady. When was that in the job description that I had to get scissors for this lady? No one in the town is capable of anything. There's an elderly lady. There's a remote that is 2 feet away from her. This lady can't even get up out of her chair to grab the remote. I get she's elderly and all this, but come on. I'm assuming she was able to get up from her room to walk to the chair where she's watching TV. She can't get up and pick up a remote. And I'll clip for you guys the actual audio of what this lady needed me so desperately to go across the room and get a remote for to watch. This is the audio. You know, and another thing I noticed is like the game would give you the illusion like you have choice. You could pick prompts on how you want to answer things. But I slowly started to realize that basically you had no choice in how you answered. I had one encounter with a guy who was obsessed with outer space and looking through telescopes. Hey, cool dude, that's fine. Go and look through your telescope. Well, now I gotta go look through the telescope. He wants me to look through it. I look through it. It's this image of a cat moon that I could have seen with the naked eye. And he goes, well, how would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 3? I wasn't impressed. I gave it a 1. And then he basically goes, well, you're wrong. Okay, dude, don't ask my opinion then. I mean, it's this sort of stuff. If that happened to me in real life, that dude would not be getting his package, I can tell you that much. Don't ask me my opinion if you don't want it then, dude. Not only this, but to add more fuel to the fire, the entire town seems to have forgotten Catto's birthday. There's a scene where Catto is looking at a picture of his last birthday and sort of sobbing, saying everyone forgot. This is something to keep in mind because this plays a role later in the game. This guy is one more bad day away from snapping. There are a lot of dark themes masked as fun, lovable gameplay. At one point, Catto is forced to chase around a small child, which I don't care that they're cats. It still looks strange. The town is absolutely riddled with trash and graffiti. Literally no one cares. They all just want Catto to be their little errand boy, run around doing stuff for them. It also seems like everyone in the town has the collective IQ of a peanut. There was this guy doing graffiti. This is how lazy and like unmotivated this guy was. He didn't even want to pick a color for his own defacement of property. I had to pick it for him. I think the part that pissed me off the most, though, was meeting a cat named Eepy, and I mentioned him a little bit earlier in this video. Eepy may be the most annoying character I've ever seen put in a game. This guy literally sleeps the entire game, doesn't do anything, just expects everything to get handed to him. He just lays there the entire game. I don't even know what kind of name Eepy is, but he's just got that look on his face that he's got the most punchable face I've ever seen. and he really just knows how to get under my skin and really pisses me off. From the beginning to the end, this guy keeps popping up as a recurring character, and he just ticks me off more and more. What even gets stranger is I'm forced to sleep at my job. I'm not even joking. My bed is attached to the post office in a literal 2x2 foot box. The entire town's basically illiterate. My manager left me a note. I can barely, it's not even legible. At one point, I'm told to go to sleep, so I go to sleep, and then I just get woke up to do more work. But then I get called to go to this town hall, and you know how I mentioned how Catto's upset about them forgetting his birthday? Well, they decided to wait till 2 a.m. to finally throw me a birthday party, aka they remembered my birthday at the last minute and realized, oh man, we better go and quick throw something together here. Literally, the guy who keeps our town together is going to be offended and upset, and what are we going to do if Catto decides not to carry the entire weight of the town on his back? There's a cat that shows up to my party. His name's Forgetful Cat. The dude admits he forgot my birthday, then has the nerve to exploit my party, says it right to my face. I mean, the guy's got some real balls and nerve to do that to me. I mean, that takes some real balls to do. And then again, like I said, the person I hate the most in this game, I dislike the most, Eepy, shows up to my party and is just there sleeping. This specific cat, if I could somehow figure out a way to ship him off this island or whatever sort of town this is, or ship him out, that would have been my first order of business, because this cat drives me absolutely nuts. He's got the dumbest look on his face all the time. You know, and then they got me some gifts. Some of the gifts for my birthday were actually pretty good. I got like this golden hat that was pretty cool, but honestly, a lot of them were thoughtless too. So it was a real mix of people who acted like they cared and people who truly didn't really care, even to the point of getting me a garbage gift. They ended up making me a birthday song. That might have been the most disrespectful part of the game. I'll play an audio clip of it. It's literally one word. It's them just meowing the entire time. And Eepy couldn't have looked more stupid while singing that song if he wanted to. I'll show you his face during the entire song. That part really was what sort of pushed me over the edge with that guy. I was ready to sort of just get out of that party because I was just done with the whole let's throw him a party at 2 a.m. and invite all of the people in the town who are disrespecting Catto. Then they come up with an entire excuse. Their whole excuse for neglecting my birthday was that they were pretending the whole day to keep it a surprise. Who pretends till 2 a.m. to throw a party for someone at 2 a.m. for their birthday? Who pretends? If this is a planned out thing, wouldn't you plan it for a reasonable time, not 2 in the morning? After the party, the game finally ends. Roll the credits, right? Again, an extremely short game. The game was basically work a job for a day and have a birthday party simulator, if you really want to break it down. But as the credits were rolling, I noticed something. The Australian government funded this game. It's written right here in the end credits. I'm not quite understanding what hand they have in this, why their hand is in this. I'm imagining the Australian taxpayers are not thrilled to know that the Australian government is funding some obscure game that lasts 20 minutes where basically a cat mailman gets abused by an entire town of cat people. But anyways, guys, my final thoughts on this game. Yeah, I mean, again, you'd never catch me playing a game like this. This is really only getting reviewed because of Zero Celsius's little mess up with buying this game under our account. We had to make it somewhat worth our while here, so at least making a review makes it a little bit worth it, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's a game I'll never play again. It lasted 20 minutes. I basically got to be a cat man and get abused for 20 minutes. That was the game. Really no depth. You basically work a job and they throw you a half-effort birthday party. All I pulled from this is a game full of a poor cat man just trying to do his best, getting worked in the ground and disrespected by all the people he does top-tier work for. You know, being part of an esports organization, I can kind of relate. That's just my thoughts, guys. That's my thoughts on the game. You know, I give this game a D or an F. I really don't think there's much to it. You know, we will be having a chat with Zero Celsius as to why he thought this game was even worth purchasing, because it was not worth it. But guys, let me know your thoughts. Please remember to like and subscribe. It helps grow the channel. Follow us on our socials. And with that, guys, this is Kirby's DS Daddy, acting COO and head of media for Samurai Blood Clan, signing out. Thanks, guys.